Finding Moore, How One Woman's Radical Resilience Helped Me Level Up My Life, by Gus Myco. Right, so I stumbled across Mariah Tyler Moore 2 years ago, not in some stuffy literary circle but in an online chat where the real magic happens these days, like finding a rare mushroom after a long rain. It was messy and genuine and honestly a bit of a happy accident. We started off chatting about her work, but before I knew it, we were deep in the weeds of life itself. That friendship, let me tell you, has completely rejigged my entire bloody operating system. Her whole philosophy of radical resilience isn't just some marketing guff she cooked up, it's the very air she breathes. Watching her has been like watching a master strategist play life on the highest difficulty setting, and it's changed everything for me. Let me try to sketch this out for you, because she's something else. Mariah's 28, lives out on the west coast of the US with her man and a menagerie of pets. In the last 12 months alone, get this, she's published 7 novels, with 2 more brewing, bashed out a load of essays, and penned lyrics for about 100 songs. All while navigating a character sheet with some serious permanent debuffs, autism, ADHD, and a whole laundry list of chronic illnesses like POTS, ME/CFS, endometriosis, and even a bit of cancer. But before you get all misty-eyed, she doesn't want your pity. Not a drop. She needs you to understand that these aren't hurdles she's overcome, they're the engine, they're the source of her power. Here's her origin story, and it's a belter. At 16, she went to court and legally emancipated herself. In the state of Utah, that means proving to a judge you can be a full-on adult, manage your own life and finances, all before you can even legally buy a pint. That single act of sheer will set the tone for her entire life's quest. As she says on her website, my journey from being a legally emancipated teen to a published author has taught me one thing above all else: connection is survival. And mate, as someone who's stared into the abyss a few times myself, that hits home. She calls her philosophy radical resilience, and once you get it, you see its network running through everything she creates. It's built on 3 pillars that sound simple but are revolutionary as hell. First, the wounded healer. This one hit me right in the gut. Your trauma, your pain, your past bollocks, it's not a bug, it's a feature. It's the source code for your empathy. It's what lets you connect with other people who are in the thick of it. Second, authentic self-expression. Stop trying to contort yourself into the shape you think the world wants. Spent years doing that, thanks to a rather enthusiastic religious upbringing. The psychic cost of that masking is immense. The world doesn't need our performance, it needs us. And third, the found family. Assemble your adventuring party. Build your tribe based on shared values and real connection, not just because you happen to pop out of the same womb or live on the same street. These aren't just pretty words. Her stories are case studies, her characters are blind designers who can see magical patterns in the world, autistic medical students whose sensory overload lets them astral project, chronically ill lottery winners who decide to burn down the broken healthcare system and build something better. In the Moore universe, the things that make you different don't just make you special, they make you essential for humanity's survival. Take a brace for it, the post-apocalyptic comedy she wrote with Seth Dodge. It's about a found family of so-called medical misfits, including a functionally blind designer and a bloke stuck in orthodontic headgear, surviving a zombie apocalypse. Sounds barmy, I know. But here's the kicker, they don't survive despite their conditions, they survive because of them. Their supposed liabilities become game-breaking assets when society collapses. Or her sci-fi thriller, The Connectivity Hypothesis, which poses a question that absolutely blew my tiny mind. What if autism isn't a disorder, but the next step in human evolution? In her world, neurodivergent folks are the only ones who can save us all from an alien invasion. She's not being subtle, and that's the point. She's not gently suggesting that maybe disabled people are valuable. She's building entire worlds where that value is the bedrock of existence. Her #1 Amazon Kindle bestseller, The Spaces Between Us, goes even further. A chronically ill lottery winner and a recovering addict team up to fix the whole damn system. They're not trying to fix themselves, they're fixing the broken world that failed them. As a recovering addict myself, seeing that on the page, well, it's a powerful thing. Mariah once wrote, "My music is the scream, my novels are the whisper." Now, let's be clear, she's not a musician, she is a lyricist, big difference. She forges the words, the raw material that becomes the soundtrack to survival. And in the last year she's written lyrics for over 100 songs. This year she dropped an album called Another Day and a flurry of singles that sound like battle hymns, Radical Resilience, Breaking the Cycle, Master Disaster, and my personal anthem, Still Here. Blimey, I can't tell you how many times I've had Still Here on a loop, letting those words be the shield wall when my own defenses are failing. Surviving Another Day is an act of rebellion. Her lyrics aren't some polished, radio-friendly pop nonsense. They're raw, jagged, and honest. They're about what it feels like to keep fighting when the world is telling you you're broken. They're the words you grab onto when you can't find your own. Here's a story that tells you everything you need to know about her. Earlier this year, her social media accounts got hacked. Instead of getting into a scrap with Meta and jumping through 1,000 bureaucratic hoops, she did the most Mariah thing imaginable. She told them to stuff it and had the accounts frozen. A nuke on her own digital life. She called it a strategic integration, a choice to build a life that was safe and solid before continuing the mission. What started as a violation became a revolution. She said social media felt like a bucket of crabs pulling her back down, so she just climbed out. Now, you can only reach her through LinkedIn or email, her secure lines, and because I'm still mucking about on social media, I offered to be her town crier, her bard. I run her accounts, except LinkedIn and her blog, for her. It's my way of helping guard her peace while making sure her message still gets out there to the people who need to hear it. I'm writing all this because I reckon Mariah Tyler Moore's work is vital right now. We live in a world that demands we perform being well and productive while the systems grind us into dust. Mariah's response isn't to pretend it's all fine, nor is it just to rage, it's to build new systems, new worlds, new families. Her Moore universe isn't just entertainment, it's a bloody survival guide. Her philosophy isn't self-help platitudes, it's a battle-tested strategy. When she says our deepest wounds are our greatest power, she's not being metaphorical, she's giving you a field report from the front lines. Her 7 published novels are on Amazon, and soon they'll be in libraries and bookshops in Las Vegas. Hopefully the whole world eventually. The songs with her lyrics are on all the streaming platforms. Her essays will take you even deeper down the rabbit hole. Mariah says her brand isn't a marketing gimmick, it's forged from lived experience. After 2 years of knowing her, I can tell you that's God's honest truth. Every story, every lyric, every boundary is part of her grand project of living a radically authentic life. If you're tired of being told your struggles make you lesser, if you're knackered from wearing a mask, if you're ready to stop hating your life and start building a better one, the Moore universe is waiting. Fair warning though, once you start seeing the world through the lens of radical resilience, you can't unsee it. And trust me on this, that's a very good thing. You can connect with her via LinkedIn or her website's email. If you want to keep up without poking the bear, well, that's my job. You'll find me posting her updates, spreading the spores of her message while she's busy cultivating the work that changes lives. Just know that when you step into her world, you're not just finding a new author, you're connecting with someone who's turned survival into an art form and is inviting you to do the same. Because in the Moore universe, connection isn't just survival, it's the whole bloody revolution. This is Gus Myco, writer, advocate, and proud member of the Moore universe found family. When I'm not playing a social media guardian, I'm working on my own writing, amplifying voices that turn a struggle into strength. And yes, Mariah's song called Still Here is my anthem, and it's next up in my queue. Like Mariah says, onward, ever onward.